Well, something that maybe a few people might suggest would be ridiculous. He's not a bird, he's not a plane. Actually, he may be Jewish. That's right, Superman Jewish. And that's what one rabbi is claiming in this book called Up, Up and Oy Vey: How Jewish History, Culture, and Values Shaped the Comic Book Hero. Joining me in New York, Rabbi Simcha Weinstein. If nothing else, Rabbi, it's a great title for a book. But I have to tell you, this is the most highly anticipated movie of the summer, perhaps the year, coming out next week, Superman Returns. I saw it this afternoon. I went to a preview. I did not walk away saying, oh yeah, Superman's Jewish. Now, when did you have this revelation?
It's important to note, firstly, off the bat, Jews are not superheroes, superheroes are not Jews. However, the creators of Superman were both Jewish, and I think they created their character Superman with a particularly Jewish worldview. And
there are certainly some specifics you identify in your book as to why you think that perhaps he is Jewish, and we can go right to some of the names used in the Superman character, Kal-El. That is his name. What's the Jewish connection there?
So Kal-El is actually a Hebrew word. It means the voice of God or the vessel of God. Perhaps consciously, subconsciously, these creators may not have been sure that this was a Hebrew word, but they grew up in a Jewish environment which is rich in storytelling.
And the same thing for Superman's birth father, Jor-El, also a Jewish connection there?
Also, and you can also draw a very clear parallel with the story of Moses. If you think about it, Moses is sent away in a reed basket. He becomes the people's savior. He's raised in a foreign culture, a foreign land. So too, Superman has the same experience. He's sent away in a rocket ship. He's lived in a foreign country, a foreign land, and he becomes the people's savior.
Right. And recognizing all along, Rabbi, Superman not real, right? We know this is, okay, just want to make sure that's clear. And you also make an obvious parallel, I think, as Superman as an outsider. The Jewish people have long been known as outsiders, correct?
Yes. The Jewish people were known in America as aliens, which coincidentally Superman himself is an alien. The environment in which Superman was created was that in the 30s and 40s it was difficult for Jews to get jobs. They levitated towards the comic book industry, which was not seen as highbrow. It actively encouraged Jews to take part as being comic book creators. And if you think about it, the characters themselves, they have double identities. So too the creators of superheroes also have double identities. Many of them change their names.
Well, what about Lois Lane? Now, this is a woman that Superman obviously is affectionate to, and you say that she symbolizes the non-Jewish woman fantasy that a lot of Jewish men have. Is that true?
In fact, Jerry Siegel and Joseph Schuster, the creators of Superman, they themselves said that Lois Lane represented the girl they couldn't get in high school. They themselves joined a gym. They tried to build up their bodies, build up their physiques to become like Superman.
All right, well, people, I guess, will believe what they will believe, but you're pointing it all out, and again, thank you for naming your book title. It is so much fun to say. Rabbi Simcha Weinstein, I appreciate you joining us tonight. The book, as you see, is Up, Up and Oy Vey, and it's available online starting next week. Superman Returns, by the way, will be in theaters next week as well, and you can judge for yourself.
Oy vey. Okay, and tonight's